K9GCR at all stations. I will be calling the Friday Night Fun Net at exactly 5 minutes at 8 o'clock. I also have some good news. This net will be live streamed on the internet and recorded on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. Mike, K9MED, and Rochelle will be doing the honors. So we're going to be live streaming and we're going to be recording tonight. Repeating, I will be calling the Friday Night Fun Net at exactly 5 minutes at 8 o'clock. This is K9GCR record. We stand by for the net. Good evening, everybody. It's 8 o'clock. And welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. My name is Jim. My call is K9GCR. I'm located here in Freeport. I'll be your host this evening. The purpose of having this net is what the name implies, to have fun. This is what this hobby of amateur radio is all about, in addition to providing emergency communications if when the situation warrants. A secondary purpose of this net is providing on-air meeting place to all amateur radio operators. Everybody is welcome to check in. You do not have to be a member of any club, organization, group, or association to participate in this net. All you need is a valid FCC license. This net meets each every Friday evening at 8 p.m. This repeater is to PL 114.8 plus offset. You need to have that programmed in your radio in order to have access to the repeater. I am happy to report that by K9MED, his work schedule changed, so he's home and he's live streaming the net, and on the YouTube, on the internet, he's also recording this net on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. That means you'll be able to listen to this net again after we get done. So, okay. If you're those of you who are listening on the internet, please check one of my K9MED on the internet, and he in turn will relay your checking to me via the radio. And if you're on the 6th, you can hear the repeater, but you can't get to it due to conditions. You're too far away from it, you don't have internet access, or give me a call on the Friday Night Fun Net Central hotline. Area code 815-232-FNFN. 232-3636, the local Freeport number. I'll take your check-in over the phone. We'll try to check it on the radio when all possible. Okay, let me mention here, I'm expecting a slow turnout tonight with the rah-rah meeting currently underway. So I'm sure, I don't know how many check-ins we'll get later on, especially later on after the meeting is over. They'll go to their second meeting, wherever they meet there, at one of the restaurants. So that's the way it goes here. Here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to take short time remote stations. If you have something else going on, you got any family stuff happening, you're just driving through, rather concentrating your driving, I'll take your short time remote traffic. If you check-ins, if you have traffic, we'll do your traffic right away. Okay, then we'll do our regular, general check-ins. Anybody's welcome to check in from anywhere. Let me reset. Okay, then we'll do our regular features. We'll do the Friday Night Fun Net Tech Corner. Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of antenna do you want to put up on your tower? What kind of radio do you want to buy? Base, mobile, all mode, APRS, DMR, FT8, GMRS, and then, okay, if you have any technical questions, please feel free to ask them. We'll do our best to answer them for you. Then we'll do the Friday Night Fun Net Contest / DX Corner. Did you make any contacts this week? I made 4 contacts this past Sunday. So then after that, let's see. We'll have our swap net. You have any items about buy, sell, trade, or want related to hobbies, RAM, radio, or computers? We'll definitely do that. Okay, I only had one early bird check-in. That was W9KLG Kevin. He's not working tonight, but he's listening. He's listening to the net on his HD, but he can't check in. So he asked me to pull him down as an early bird check-in, which I did. Okay, let's see. Okay, with all so-called formalities out of the way, let's get underway. Do we have any short-time remote stations you'd like to check in? Please call now.
KC9QPL, calling Los Parks, start timer. Timer.
KC9QPL, Paul, long time, no here. How are you doing? What's going on, man?
Oh, I had radio problems. I think you got it straightened out.
That's good to hear, Paul. That's good to hear. I got you checked that in short time. 7-3, have a good evening. I'll let everybody know you checked in. Have a good evening, 7-3. Was there another station trying to check in? Another station come back?
N4 WGN, Bob over here at 347 about a mile west, yeah. Check it in, short timer.
K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net, the K9RFD Repeater, Rockford transmitting from Friday Night Fun Net, Central and Freeport. N4WGN, Bob here in Freeport, about a mile west of me here. Okay, Bob, we got you checked in short time. Have a good evening. Maybe we'll talk to you on 3-9 later on this evening. We'll see what happens. Thanks for checking in. Any more short time remote stations you want to check in, please call now. Okay, once again, I'm anticipating a slow turnout tonight with the rah-rah meeting currently underway. Okay, there'll be no further short time station. We'll try for general check-ins. Any general check-ins of Friday Night Fun Net, please call now.
KC9RGG.
K9ZIP, Joe in Janesville.
KD9YBG, Dale in Rockford.
From Wisconsin. K9RGG, Norman, Rutherfordville, I got you checked in. I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Thanks for checking in. K9ZIP, Joe in Janesville. I've got you checked in. I'll get back to you in a few minutes around there. Well, thank you for checking in. Any more short time remote stations want to check in, please call now. Oh, no, I take that back. General check-ins, please call now.
KD9YBG, Dale.
K9YBG, Dale in Rockford, I got you checked in. Dale, I'll get back to you in a few minutes. We're around there. Thanks for taking in. Any more general check-ins from the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now.
KD9MED.
K9MED, Carrie in Rockford, the Duke of Digital DX. Okay, Carrie, I've got you checked in. I'll get back to you in a few minutes around there. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins from the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now.
9 LV, 1 9.
N9DLB, Dave here in Freeport, about a mile east of me, lives north of beautiful downtown Freeport. One and done. Okay, Dave, we got you checked in. Somebody have a good evening. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins for Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Okay, once again, the rah-rah meeting is currently underway, so we'll probably get some more check-ins later on in the evening. Okay, we're talking about now Mother's Day is coming up this coming Sunday. Those of you, if your mothers are still alive, just out of curiosity, what are you going to be doing for her on this coming Sunday? Let's see. All right, Norm, KC9RGG. What is going on with you?
Well, Jim, KC9RGG here. My mother's long gone, but of course I've got a wife. We didn't have any kids, but we had lots of dogs and cats. So all our kids had fur. And we still celebrate Mother's Day, and we just had a nice fish dinner tonight, and we'll do something special on Sunday.
Okay, Norm, sounds good. Well, hey, thank you very much. Nothing wrong with that. We'll have your dogs and cats there for kids fur. That's terrific. Okay, hey, Norm, thanks for checking in. I'll get back to you in a few minutes for a second to go around. All right. Joe, K9ZIP in Janesville. What's going on with you? What are you going to be doing for your mother on Mother's Day?
This is K9ZIP. Good evening, Jim, and everybody on the net. My parents moved down to Florida a couple years ago, so pretty much these days I'm just making sure to give her a phone call and wish her a happy Mother's Day and chat for a while, which I talk to them about a couple times a month anyhow, so. But yeah, they're down there, they're happy, and I'm up here, so no get-togethers, no meals, nothing like that. Back to you, Jimmy. This is K9ZIP.
Okay, Joe, I'm sure they're definitely happy down there. That's for sure. You got the weather's warmer and what have you there. Okay, Joe, I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Thanks for checking in. KD9YBG, Dale and Robert. What are you going to be doing for your mother on Mother's Day?
Well, she passed away about 13 years ago, so all I can do is just think about her. Other than that, let's see, that's going to be on a Sunday. I don't know, probably just wife and I probably have something good to eat. Probably that's about it. KD9YBG, back to net.
Sounds good, Dale. Okay, thanks for checking in. I'll get back to you a few minutes for a second to go around. Thank you, sir. KD9MED. Okay, Terry, I know your mother passed away several years ago, but, oh well, I gotta ask anyway, what are you gonna be doing this Sunday?
This is KD9MED. Thanks a lot, Jimmy. Good evening, everybody. I'll probably get in touch with my sister Laura. She's got 5 kids, so she qualifies as a mother. See what's happening with her. The weather's looking really good for the next 3 days or so. I'm thinking about doing my annual portable deployment out in the driveway, and maybe Monday will be the day to do it. I don't know, or Sunday. Other than that, one day just like another. KD9MED.
Okay, sounds good there, Kerry. Okay, we'll get back to you in a few minutes for a second go around. Let's see, N9DLB is one and done. So, do we have any more stations? General check-ins for the Friday Night Fun Net. Please go now.
Hey, Jimmy, W9AXD Janesville.
KD9MED.
Okay, I got 2 more stations. W9AXD in Janesville and KD9MED Mike and Rochelle is live streaming the Friday Night Fun Net. I'm happy to report and recording on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. I'll get back to you in a couple minutes here, Mike, but thanks for checking in. Chad, what's going on with you? I know your mother passed away, but what are you and Erica going to be doing this Sunday?
Well, thanks for remembering that, Jimmy. Appreciate that. Yeah, I really think about my mom every Mother's Day. Wishing she was still here, but doesn't always work that way, as Dale knows. I don't think we're going to do much of anything. Somebody else mentioned we have a 4-legged kid here. Her name is Lucy, Tuxedo Kitty. So she's a good addition to our family. So let's see what Erica wants to do for Cat Mommy Day. Hi. So, I mean, nothing really otherwise. We tried to, when my mom was alive on the farm, we tried to avoid her cooking, because why should she have to cook a big meal for Mother's Day? So we tried to do something else, like a potluck or something for the family. So, I don't think we're going to do nothing with Erica's mom for Mother's Day. Probably just call them and say Happy Mother's Day. So that's about it for that. Went to 4-inch today. To the power site today and put my backup station on the air, but I can't test it because I can't successfully connect to Madison because the band conditions are terrible. Well, at least I have a bunch of noise on my signal or on my receive, which cuts down my ability to connect to places. So I can't even see if that backup station's working or not. So hopefully it'll get better. So that's about it for me, Jimmy. Now back to you. Maybe I need you.
Okay, sounds good there, Chad. Yeah, well, good luck. Have a good day. Have a good Mother's Day anyway. It's coming Sunday. So I'll get back to you to prove this for the second go-around here. So, okay. And thanks for doing the news line last night on your net, even though it was
KD9MED here. Well, Jimmy, unfortunately, my mom passed away some time ago, about 20 years ago, to be honest. However, I still have other people in my family that are mothers as well, one being my daughter. So probably at least celebrate a little bit of time with her and her family at least.
That's good. There's nothing wrong with that, Mike. Okay. Thanks for checking. Let me know if we have any internet checking. So, sounds great. Okay. Do we have any more stations? Want to check in the Friday Night Fun then, please, go on out. Okay, this is a radio nut joke, courtesy of Brad, WW0S. He is now H2I, so he is the brains behind the Friday Night Fun then. But here we go. You know you're a radio nut when, instead of buying your mother a box of chocolates for her on Mother's Day, you buy her a high-pass filter for her TV. If you have any homemade radio nut jokes you want to pass along, you can give me a call here on the radio or on the Friday Night Fun Net hotline. Area code 815-232-FN or 232-3636, the local Freeport number. The homemade radio nut jokes are better than the 30 original ones anyway. So, okay. We're going to go back to the top of the list here. We're going to talk about, are you planting any garden this year? Are you planting any vegetables or anything like that? I know what you like here. Norm, K9RFD. Are you planting a vegetable garden this year, and what are you planting this year?
KC9GCR, KC9RGG. Jim, I'm giving up the garden this year. I'm 80 years old. I can't bend down and pull the weeds anymore. I can't work the rototiller through there anymore. I don't have the strength, so we're giving up the garden. And that my wife told me, she said, that's what farmers markets are for. So we're going to go down to the Beloit Farmers Market. It's a big farmers market, and we're going to be buying our stuff down there. Although I did make a small raised bed out of some logs from a tree that fell down here. And I'm going to grow some lettuce and radishes and things like that in there that I can grow myself, and just leaning out over a raised garden. But other than that, when you get to be 80 years old, it's too darn tough. Back to you, Jim.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you, Norm. Yeah, farmers markets are starting up again. I think we're going to have one here in Freeport this weekend. I think tomorrow. That's great. Go to the farmers market. You get a lot of stuff cheaper there than you would at the grocery store. That's that's for sure. Okay, Norm, I'm going to let you go. I know it's time for you to hit the hay. So, 7-3, and thank you for checking into the Friday Night Fun Net. We'll talk to you next Friday night.
Sounds good, Jim.
Okay, Norm, thanks. K9TCR 7-3, good night. K9ZIP Joe, are you planting a vegetable garden this year? If you are, what are you going to be planting?
This is K9ZIP. Yeah, we'll be doing some gardening this year. Got a couple raised beds that we'll be doing some. We found last year I had some pole beans that did extremely well. Beans aren't that hard to grow in the first place, but these did very well and they were delicious. And we also do some tomatoes and probably some potatoes, and sometimes I throw some carrots in. Not sure. Not going to do any cucumbers this year. They just always grow, and I don't plant that many, and you just get a few at a time, and I don't know. Just not that into them anymore. We also have a raspberry patch, which has been producing more and more raspberries each year. And we put in a few blueberry bushes last year. We put in 3. It looked like 2 made it through the winter. Maybe the third one did, but I think that one's damaged. So I'm hoping to get some blueberries off those. And, you know, I put in 2 pear trees and 2 apple trees last year. The pear trees are thriving right now. The apple trees, I think they died. We'll see. We'll know. We'll see. It's still a little early, but I'm hopeful for them, but we'll see. There's K9ZIP. Back to you, Jimmy.
Didn't want to remember your own call there. All right, sounds good, Joe. Well, good luck on your gardening project this year, that's for sure. Okay, thanks for checking in, Joe. KD9YBG, Dale, are you having a vegetable garden this year? And if you are, what are you planting?
Yeah, I have a garden. I've already planted kale and char, and I planted it in the house about a month ago or so, so I just moved it out there last week. And I got watermelons that are ready to go out when it gets warm enough, and I got squash, butternut squash, and I think that's probably going to be maybe about it. So that'll keep me busy. KD9YBG, back in that.
Sounds good, Dale. Well, okay. Well, good luck with your gardening there. That's hope everything works out for you. KD9MED, Carrie. I don't know if you ever plant vegetable garden or not, but if you are, well, what are you planting this year?
This is KD9MED. No, I'm not a gardener. Just the ordinary lawn maintenance, mowing and weeding along the fence and picking up all the wind-fallen branches and so forth, and raking up leaves and that sort of thing. That's all plenty for me. KD9MED.
Okay, sounds good there, Gary. Okay, thanks. I hear you. Okay, we'll get back to you in a few minutes for your DX report there. Thanks for checking. We'll get back to you in a few minutes. W9AXD Chad, are you having a vegetable garden this year? If you are, what are you planting?
You know what, Jimmy? We've been talking about that for the last 3 years since we bought the house, and we haven't done nothing about it yet. So I don't think it'll happen this summer. Maybe it will. Have to see. We didn't till nothing up. I want to till it up in the fall, give it over the winter to sit there, and then till it up again in the spring. So we might do that next summer. I'd like to try this hydroponic gardening. Somebody was telling us about that. It sounds kind of neat. So we'll see how that happens. So we'll just continue to buy overpriced stuff from the store at the moment. So back to you, Jimmy. WI9HF.
I've heard about that one many years ago. My mother used to know somebody who had one of those kind of gardens. We tried some of their vegetable stuff. They were good. That's for sure. Okay, Chad. Hey, thanks for checking in. Mike, KD9MED, are you planting a vegetable garden this year? If you are, what are you planting?
Well, not really planning a vegetable garden this year, but what I do have going on is I'm trying to get some bonsai trees going. I haven't got them to sprout yet. I do have my lucky bamboo going though, and I've got some other kind of vine-like plant going. I really don't have much of a green thumb, but I've been lucky enough to nurse that and keep it going, and got 2 of them. So that's about it.
Okay, Mike, sounds good. Well, thanks very much. Well, good luck with that, that's for sure. Okay, let me know if you have any internet check-ins. That'd be great if we would. That way we know that everything's working with the live stream. Okay. Do we have any more stations who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? You're coming over to Friday Night Fish Fries, Steak Fries, your ocean shopping, or the show. If you just come home, turn your radio on, and you've been copying the mail for the last 25 minutes, you just came home, turned your radio on, this is their chance to check in the Friday Night Fun Net. When we're in the race, what's not traffic, please call K9 GCR. Unable to copy. Last station trying to check in. You might want to increase your power or change your location. Scott, K9YI in Monroe. If that's you, you might want to go to the input and to your preamp. Okay, sounds good. This is Scott, K9YI in Monroe. He's net control operator for the Greene County Aries Net, which meets on Sunday evenings at 7:30 p.m. in the 145.110 the repeater. So, bear with us, folks. You may be able to hear this because he's transmitting on the input and he's using his preamp. Scott, we got two questions. First of all, I know your mother has long since passed away, but what are you going to be doing this coming Sunday? And we're talking about vegetable gardens. Are you planning to garden this year? If you are, what kind of plants you're planting? Sounds good. Well, good luck with your garden. Let's hope everything goes all right with you. Okay, Scott, I got you checked in. I'm gonna let you go. So you have a good evening. Thanks for checking in. We'll catch you on the Greene County Net this coming Sunday night. Okay, Scott, sounds good. Thanks for checking in. That was Scott, K9YI on Monroe. Okay, he hasn't planted a garden for several years now, but we wish him lots of luck. Do we have any more stations who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now.
K9JPP.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead now with the Friday Night Fun Net Tech Corner. Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of a radio do you want to put up on your tower? What kind of an antenna do you want to put up on your tower, I should say? What kind of a radio do you want to buy? Base, mobile, all mode, APRS, DMR, FT8, GMRS? If you have any technical questions, please feel free to bring them before the net. We'll do our best to answer them for you. As I've stated, there was a lot of people at the rah-rah meeting tonight. That's why the turnout is so slow, but hopefully they'll start checking in soon. Anybody have any technical questions for the net they'd like to bring it this time?
W9AXD has a ton of a question.
W9AXD, yeah, go ahead, Chad.
Right, Jimmy. Yeah, I just was curious. If anyone has this problem on VHF, I get it occasionally over at my place. VHF, it sounds like static, like electronic noise. Sounds like electronic popcorn, kind of. Or like electronic, like those little bug fights you used to see on the TV screen for analog. That's what it sounds like, kind of. So I wonder if anyone has experienced that, and if so, have you been able to filter that out somehow?
Okay. Is anybody able to help Chad out there with his problem, or give him an explanation for his situation there? Oh, I'm sorry, Chad. Guess not. Of course, there are a lot of our hands are at the rah-rah meeting, but I'm sure they would probably would have been able to help you out. Sorry we couldn't help you there, bud.
That happens. Maybe I'll Google that, but I don't know how to Google it, so I'll figure it out. So tonight I can't unpack at the Madison, which usually I can, no problem. So we'll see what happens. Thanks a lot, Jimmy. Back to you. But if anyone knows where I put my little brand new muffin fan, you know, you can let me know that, because I can't find it. Hi. Back to you, W9AXD.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, if you want to, stick around. We should have more people checking in after the rah-rah meeting, or else they'll go to their second meeting at one of the restaurants here. Hopefully they've taken an HD with it. You can break in, maybe you can ask your questions then, maybe somebody will help you out this time.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jimmy. W9AXD.
Hey, thanks for anyway. Okay. Anybody else have any technical questions that I'd like to bring before the net? Okay. Well, now we're going to go to the Friday Night Fun Net Contest / DX Corner. Did you make any DX contacts this week? Well, this past Sunday I did, but I'll tell you more about it in a few minutes here. Anybody have any DX reports they'd like to pass along?
KD9MED.
K9MED, okay, Kerry. What do you got for us?
Let's see. For the week, excuse me. For the week, 154 contacts, 21 countries, no new countries. I confirmed 6 new grid squares. I confirmed 8 new United States counties. And I had 8 POTA contacts. And none of these pre-preset. There's nothing here in these contacts that really stands out. I guess the only thing I'll mention is that tonight at around 6:15 I had a great opening to Japan. I was able to work 6 Japanese stations right in a row in about 20 minutes. And it went away as quick as it appeared, but it worked pretty good there for a while. That's about the only thing I've got for you on DX. No balloon news this week. KD9MED.
Well, that is great that you're able to work several Japanese stations while you were at the chance there. So, okay, sounds good. Now I'll get out my log book and I'll give you my DX report. It all took place on this past Sunday. Several QSO parties were taking place. Let's see, just a minute. All right. They were all on 20 meters. For the first contact, it was on May 4th, on 14.284 at 18:27 hours. It was the New England QSO party at Whiskey 1 X-ray. He was giving me 6.0. He was in Rhode Island. Second contact was on 14.276 at 19:05 hours with Kilo 1 Kilo India. This was also the New England QSO party in Connecticut. Third contact was on 14.226 megahertz at 19:25 hours. Alpha 3 Romeo, he was giving me 9.0. Oh, that last station in Connecticut was giving me 8.0. Alpha 3 Romeo was giving me 9.0. It was a Delaware QSO party in Delaware. Then my last contact on 14.267 megahertz on that at 19:52 hours, November 1 Zulu November. He was giving me 8.0. This was the New England QSO party, also in Connecticut. So Oh, no, I worked four contacts. Two in Connecticut, one in Rhode Island, the other one in Delaware.
Well, that's fine business, old man. I checked my log. I haven't worked any of those poor guys. I did work a guy WW9AXD once, but not W9AXD. So good job, Jimmy.
Thank you very much, Kerry. We'll see what happens this weekend. I don't know. Any other stations have any DX reports they'd like to pass along? Okay, please stand by. I gotta put my logbook back in the drawer here. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and do the swap net. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be related to hobbies, ramps, radio, or computers. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be the property of or in possession of the person who wants to get rid of stuff. We mentioned prices over the air, but any hedging should take place either in person or over the telephone. Also, no commercial business of any kind is allowed. Does anybody have any swap net traffic you'd like to pass along?
W9AXD has a couple items.
Okay, hold on. W9AXD. Okay, Chad, go ahead now. I'm not a fast rider, so kind of go slow with this.
Yep, will do. So the first item is a older Kenwood Tango Mike Victor 7A. Tango Mike Victor 7A dual band mobile radio. How copy?
Okay, I got you. Stand by. Okay, you got a Kenwood TM-V78 dual band mobile radio. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, it's TMV7A Alpha. A Alpha at the end. 7A Alpha. 2 meter 440. Yeah, it works good. About maybe, let's see, I'm trying to think back. About 3 watts on low power approximately. About 8.5 approximately on medium power. This is on VHF. And UHF is about 42 output. So 3 watts approximately on low power VHF. 8.5 output approximately on VHF medium power. And about 42 watts on high power on VHF. And I have more.
Okay, go ahead.
So the UHF has about the same output power on medium and low power, and the high power setting on UHF is about 28, 29 watts, something like that. But I think my watt meter is a little bit stingy. So, in that radio, sometimes had a problem where it developed lines in the display. But this one, as far as what I was told, is clear, clean, there's no lines on it, can read it easily. Can say the radio works 100%, but it is used. So it will have the mounting bracket and power cable, no microphone, because I think I gave that away to somebody years ago. So no hand mic, but you can find those on eBay pretty easily. Again, it has the mounting bracket and power cable, and I'm also going to throw in a little 3-inch, 3.5-inch muffin fan, because that fan in that radio leaves a lot to be desired. They didn't do a good job on that. So I'm throwing in a free little muffin fan worth about $10. So that's free. keep it cooler. And I'll sell that for, I have it listed on eBay for about $150, so I'll ship it for that. My phone number, Jimmy, if you're ready to copy.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
608-754-8671. The figure is 608-754-8671, and let me know when you're ready for the next.
Okay, Chad, go ahead.
Next one is a little bit different of an item. I have two of these. I'll need one of them. Although it's really, really nice repeater. This one I'm selling is not even 8 months old. Bought it last September. It's a Kenwood NXR November X-ray Romeo 1800. It's a UHF Next Edge repeater, so it does digital and analog. I don't think you can do both at once, though. I don't know for sure. Next Edge, Kenwood Next Edge NXR 1800 repeater. And that still has the plastic over the display, and it still has the plastic cover on the 25-pin DV25 pin port on the back. So really good condition. It's like new. Very light use. Probably about 5 hours worth. It was used on GMRS, which doesn't get much use here in Rock County. So brand new. They're like 2,000, 2,100, something like that. And I'll sell this one for $1,550 shipped. I'll copy.
Well, okay, we got that. We got that. Sounds good.
Okay, that's about it for the moment. And the same phone number if you want to call on that.
Okay, now I did not write all this stuff down, but I'll tell you what I got written down. Well, that's the important stuff. Chad W9AXD has for sale a Kenwood TM-V7A dual band mobile radio. And, okay, he's asking, just a minute. He is asking, he's also got fan goes with it for $12. He's asking $150 for that radio. He also has for sale a Kenwood NXR UHF repeater. It's lightly used. He's asking $1,550 for it. You can contact him if you want one or both these items. You can contact him at area code 608-754-8671. Area code 815-608. Oh, just a minute. Whoa. Area code 608. How the hell did I say 815? Area code 608-754-8671. Anybody have any questions concerning these items for sale? Okay, Chad, I hope your phone rings off the hook. Thanks for bringing that swamp net traffic.
Yep, you bet, Jimmy. And that repeater is the current model from Kenwood. I have another one here that was on the 950 frequency, but I've switched over to the 850 that I have here as the primary one. But the 1800 that I'm selling, that's the exact same one I used to have on the 950 I told about a month ago. Nothing wrong with any of them, either one of them. I'm just using the other one. So anyway, because it's a current model production run of that 1800. So, thanks, Jimmy. WNNHF.
This is K9RFD Repeater Finite Fund and a K9RFD Repeater Rockford transferring from Finite Fund that's under here in Freeport. You're welcome, Chad, and thanks for bringing that swap net traffic. Hopefully you get some takers for those items.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know. W9AXD, back to you.
Okay, Chad, thanks. Okay. This is the Friday Night Fun Net on K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. Do we have any more stations? Want to check in? Please call now. Okay, that rah-rah meeting is either still going on, or else they're probably at their second meeting in one of the restaurants somewhere, and nobody took an HT along. So that's what happened a while back. Several took an HT around, and as soon as the rah-rah meeting was over, they went to their second meeting in one of the restaurants, pizzerias or whatever. They passed an HT around, and I got one check-in one after another from that restaurant. But so far, that's probably not the case. So, do we have any more stations? Want to check in? Please call now.
Good evening, Jimmy. W9JTC, late check-in.
W9JTC, good evening, Jamie. You're never late, Jamie. What's going on with you? Did you go to the rah-rah meeting or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was at the meeting tonight. And they had a real nice presentation on Parks on the Air, that's very educational. Really enjoyed the presentation that John did tonight. Just got home. I had the HT in the car, but I said, I'm not going to try to key up and try to hit the repeater from the car because it's I'm probably going to be it would probably be cutting out pretty bad. So I waited till I got back to the house. But yeah, that's about it. I just got done with the meeting and got myself home. I didn't go to the second meeting. I don't know if there was going to be one or not, but I decided I just wanted to come home and kind of relax. We've had kind of a busy day.
I hear you. Did you have a big turnout?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we were in the Hickey boardroom tonight. And I don't think there was a seat to be had. I think it was full, and had some people sitting up on the sides there by the windows. So yeah, I think it was an extremely good turnout, which was good to see. I don't know. I'm not good at estimating, but I bet you there was north of 50 in there.
That is beautiful. Jamie. Yeah, that's for sure. I got two questions. It's probably a good thing you didn't drive turn the radios on when you were driving, or you would, or last thing you want to do is get in an accident. Okay. I had two questions tonight. First of all, what are you going to be doing for your mother on Mother's Day? And are you planting a vegetable garden this year? If you are, what kind of plants are you having?
Okay, Jimmy. Well, for the first one, yeah, we'll probably have my mother over and probably my mother-in-law. They'd probably come over here, I imagine, or we'll have to split it up, have my mother over here and then go to my mother-in-law's. I'm not sure how all that's going to work. I'm still waiting for my oldest to figure out, tell me what she wants, what they got in mind, so I don't interfere with my son-in-law, so he can see his mother on Mother's Day. So I don't want to create anything. I'm not going to do a vegetable garden this year. I think we're talking about doing maybe some tomato plants. I love cherry tomatoes, so I think I'm going to try to get a plant. And my wife said she wants an upside down, what they call an upside down tomato plant. So we're going to try those and see how those turn out this year. I think we're going to try that. So now that we're in the warm weather, I think we can get away with it. Thanks for being there, Jimmy, and we'll talk to you further down the log. W9JTC.
You're welcome, Jamie, and thank you for checking in, and thank you for giving us that good report about the rah-rah meeting. That was a great turnout. I think that was great. Not bad at all. So you have a good evening. Maybe we'll catch you on the radio net tomorrow night. I don't know who'll be in net control of this, but okay. Thanks for checking in. And by the way, this net is being live streamed again on the internet, recorded for future replay on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. So, okay, at least you can hear most of the net there, Jamie. Okay, thanks for checking in. Okay, are there any more stations who'd like to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now.
K9CZZ, a very late check-in with short time.
K9CZZ, okay, sounds good, guy. Sounds like, I know what Jamie just gave a good report on the rah-rah meeting, so that was great. You guys had a good turnout, great turnout, I should say.
Yes, we did. I just wanted to jump in there real quick and say hello, but I got no traffic for you tonight. I'm only going to be on for just a couple of minutes, so back to you, Jimmy. K9CZZ, I'll be monitoring for a very short time.
Stand by online. This is K9G Star to Friday Night Fun Net, K9RFD Repeater Rockford transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net, January Freeport. That was Kurt, K9N, who checked on the Friday Night Fun Net hotline. Guy, K9CZZ. Okay, thank you for checking in, but the phone rang. So you had drive home safely, and we'll catch you later. Thanks for checking in, and had a good time at the meeting here.
Roger, thank you, Jimmy.
Welcome, sir. Okay. Any more stations would like to check the Friday Night Fun Net this time? Please go now.
KE9COB.
KD9COB. Okay, people, did you hear that? Hear that phone ring? That's a real telephone ring, folks, not that phony baloney cell phone ring. KE9COB. Mark, what's going on with you? And I'm not going to ask you if you had a good time at the rah-rah meeting, because I know you did.
Jimmy, I'm in traffic on State Street. I need to shut this radio down. Hopefully you're still on when I get home.
Don't worry. We don't get done till past 10 o'clock, so you have plenty of time to check in. You concentrate your driving, and thanks for checking in. You're checked in. That's the important thing. Thank you.
Okay, Jimmy, thank you. KE9COB, clear.
Thanks for checking in. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Any more stations who want to check the Friday Night Fun Net, please go now.
KE1NC, Mobile.
KE1NC. Good evening, and welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net. This net meets each and every Friday evening at 8 p.m. on this repeater. What is going on with you?
Well, I went to the rah-rah meeting and saw a lot of faces for the first time, and now I'm going home. So, name here is Kent. Vanity call, Kent with one in the middle.
Okay, Ken, but pleasure meeting your acquaintance. So yeah, that's for sure. This repeater has been very, very active in the last few months here. And that's that we got new hams getting licensed and using this repeater. And that's really good to hear.
Okay, 'cause I came from the Bolingbrook area before this, and we had the Bolingbrook and the Argonne and the DuPage repeaters. there's a lot of activity. So I've got some frequencies programmed into the radio, and they don't hear much during the daytime.
You will definitely hear a lot on this repeater during the daytime. We got New Haven, Doug K9CNS and the Mark KC9C will be just checked in, and several other new hams there too. No, this you hear a lot on this repeater. You just have to leave your radio on all day and all night to listen. But this to me, this is just like it used to be. Way back when I first got in this hobby back in 2004.
Okay. I got into the radio 1980. My brother came through on his way to the jungles of Peru. He dropped off a helicopter's transceiver. Said, get your license if you want to talk, otherwise you can just listen. So I got licensed back in 1980.
Well, congratulations. Hey, pleasure meeting your acquaintance there. That's for sure, yeah. This net meets each and every Friday evening at 8 p.m. We have nets on this repeater 6 nights a week. Let's see, Monday through Saturday night.
Okay. Yeah, back in those days, he had to use code. When I got the novice ticket, they asked, what's your rig and QTH and all that. Back then, I wish I had NICOM because HALLICRAFTERS FPM300 took a lot of sending on the code key.
That's great. You'll be happy to know that, let's see, Laurie Lyle, K9KZT, has CW sessions on Mondays and Tuesday evenings, immediately following the conclusion of the 7 o'clock nets on this repeater. He had one Monday night, but he did not have one this past Tuesday night. But he usually does. So if you want to tune in and listen to CW, that's when he conducts them. Every Mondays and Tuesday evenings, following the 7 o'clock nets on this repeater.
In the middle is our 13 is the time you needed that for the general. So every class of license was an uphill battle. So I stopped at advanced because it extra needed 20 minutes plus more theory. And I thought, well, I've reached my threshold. So I'm advanced class, and I think I'll stay there forever unless they upgrade me for the heck of it.
Sounds good. That's great. I'm glad you're still in this wonderful hobby, Bram's Radio. I got in this hobby back in 2004. My technician, I upgraded the general back in 2018. So sounds good. I'm going to let you go so you can concentrate on your driving and we'll see if I can get some more check-ins. But thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Hopefully we'll catch you next Friday night, and like I said, we have other nets Monday through Saturday evenings on this repeater.
Okay, have a good evening. I'm almost home, KE1NT.
Lovely, thanks for checking in. Do we have any more stations that like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
W9AXD. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing?
W9AXD, good evening to you, Matt. I'm doing fine. How you doing? Did you get back from the, were you just on your way home for the rah-rah meeting?
Yep, roger that. Just on my way home from the rah-rah meeting. I might be a little staticky right now. If I am, I apologize. I'll be in a better spot here shortly, but I did not go to Jerry's tonight. I'm getting up early in the morning, leaving at 4:30 to go down to Utica for the Starved Rock Marathon, doing communications down there tomorrow.
Well, that's great. That is definitely great, Matt. Yeah, Jamie was giving me a full report there. He had great turnout and great presentation. I think that's good.
Yep, roger that. So, yeah, looking forward to it. I did Chicago Marathon last year, so this is my second one, and this is a lot low-key, you know, compared to the Chicago, of course, but I'm looking forward to learning some new stuff.
Sounds good, sounds good. I was asking two questions tonight. First of all, excuse me, what are you going to be doing for your mother on Mother's Day? And the second question is, are you having planting a vegetable garden this year? If you are, what kind of plants are you planting?
Well, for Mother's Day, we're going to grill out some pork chops and hot dogs on the grill. And for my family, and my wife, of course, and my mother-in-law. And my brother will come over, and so we'll just kind of have a nice little afternoon of it. And no, I'm not going to do a vegetable garden. I've always wanted to do one. And I kind of dig one, I don't know, years ago, right? I don't know, maybe a few tomato plants or something like that, but just don't have time to sit there and monkey with it.
I understand. Well, it takes a lot of work and what have you. So what are you going to do with this? Okay. Matt, have a safe trip down to Utica tomorrow, and you have fun with that marathon, and we'll talk to you later. 73 K9G Sharp McCurran on your final, and thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net.
Hey, thank you, Jimmy, for having me, and I want to say hello to everybody on the net. And you guys have a good evening. I'll say 7-3, Whiskey 3, Mike Bravo X-ray, and clear.
7-3, Matt. Okay, any more stations you want to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and give you some traffic here. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., the Freeport Public Library, excuse me, we will have our monthly meeting of the Stevens County Repeater Association. We've had good turnouts for the past several months. You're welcome. You're not doing anything tomorrow morning. Come on over. Let's pack the place. So that's about it. And let's see. Hey, just a minute. I gotta check something here. Hold on. All right, where is that info right now? Oh boy. One moment, please. Here we go. Okay, weekly Friday morning breakfast meets every Friday morning from 7:30 a.m. until about 9 a.m. We order breakfast at 8 a.m. It's an informal gathering of ham folks, no affiliations necessary, good food and good company. Everyone is welcome to attend. That's held at the Spring Garden Family Restaurant, 4820 North 2nd Street, Loves Park, Illinois, 61111. You're not doing anything Friday mornings. Go to the Spring Garden Family Restaurant and have breakfast with your fellow ham radio operators. All right. Now, tomorrow, monthly Saturday morning breakfast, the Greater Boynton Radio Club, the GBARC or GBARC, meets monthly on the second Saturday of the month at 8 a.m. That's tomorrow morning, by the way. At Denny's Restaurant, at the Flying J Truck Stop, Illinois 75 and I-90 39. All are welcome to join the group for food and lots of ham talk. During the warmer weather months, a fox hunt follows breakfast approximately 10 a.m. You might be planning on having a fox hunt tomorrow, so if you're not doing anything, if you can't make it to the Repeater Association meeting, oh wait, well just a minute, you got time. Go to the Denny's Restaurant or Flying J Truck Stop, Illinois 75 or I-90 39. for the monthly Saturday morning breakfast with the Radio Boy After Radio Club G-Mark at 8 a.m. And if they have a fox hunt, they'll have it at 10 a.m. Okay, at this time, are there any more stations that'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now.
KC9GCR, K9FLO.
K9FLO. Good evening, Dean. How are you doing?
Good evening, Jimmy. Heard you in there doing the announcements and all that good type of stuff, and I thought I'd better jump in here and see if the radio still works and all that other good type stuff.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does. By the way, Kurt checked, K9 then checked it on the phone on the Friday Night Fun Net online. He was at the Rah-Rah meeting, so, but we checked it all on the phone.
Very good. Yeah, I figured he would be down there. Yep, yes indeed. And I have a correction for you on the tomorrow breakfast at the Denny's at South Beloit. For the fox hunt is not going to happen. The fox is unavailable, so we're not able to do the fox hunt tomorrow, Jimmy. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know about that.
And we had an issue come up, so anyway, that'll be postponed till next month. That'll be June. Holy smokes. Time is flying when you're having a lot of ham fun. But anyway, that would have been our first one, but something came up, and that'll give plenty of time for the new guys out there to get their antennas built and ready for the next fox hunt. So thanks for letting me get it out there, and once things are rolling, they'll enjoy it. It'll be a lot of fun for all the newbies getting involved into the fox hunting world there, Jimmy. Go ahead.
That's great. That'd be great. So, okay, thanks for that information there. Okay, I got two topics tonight. First one, as you know, Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday. What are you going to be doing for your mother on Mother's Day? And the second question is, did you plant a vegetable garden this year? If you are, what kind of plants are you going to be planting?
Very good, Jimmy. KC9GCR, K9FLO. The wife and I will be having probably steaks on the grill. That's the closest mother I have. And she will say that you're my mother or whatever, but anyway. So that's what we're going to do. First steaks of the year, so we're kind of looking forward to it. Otherwise, that's about it. I think, what was the other question? Yeah, sorry, or I missed that one, or maybe I did answer that one first. Go ahead.
Okay, I was asking about the vegetable. Are you planting a vegetable garden this year? If you are, what are you going to be planting?
Oh, no, I'm not. We generally don't have to because all our neighbors do that, and we are very well supplied with all our needs. Which is nice, and so no, we're not going to be doing that. Like I said, we live out in the country here, and that's one of the most popular things that are done is putting in vegetable gardens, and so we let them do the honors. We let the Jimmy, we let the youngsters take care of that. KC9GCR, K9FLO.
Okay, well, sounds good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Of course, with all the different farmers markets participating now. Let's see, I think there's going to be one in Janesville. There's also going to be one here in Freeport this weekend, tomorrow. So people will be going down. You tell you what, you buy prices are definitely a lot cheaper at those farmers markets than they are at the grocery store.
Generally true. I don't know if the locals, well, no, the local's not available yet. We still got a bit to go before everything's going to be popping up. Another few weeks on that. But, yeah, looking forward to it. You know, you can't beat the good old tomatoes and the sweet corn when that's ready this summer. And always something to enjoy. Onions and all that stuff, all that, the food that we're supposed to all eat there, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. When we lived in the Ride-On, my mom had a great big vegetable garden right in our backyard. They planted everything. Asparagus, onions, tomatoes, turnips, radishes, carrots, oh, yeah. Lettuce, you name it, they planted. We even had 2 rows of sweet corn planted. Well, but it finally got to the point where Mom and Dad said that we're not going to plant sweet corn anymore because every time we did it, the storm came up, the wind would come up and knock those rows of sweet corn down there. But my dad would be out in that garden there, especially on weekends. He'd have a bottle of beer in his hand, he'd drink it, he'd roll that rotor, tilter, and what have you, and you couldn't go wrong with that.
Oh, you betcha. Yeah, you got it nailed right there, Jimmy. And I was going to mention that we were at the store yesterday, and our local here, which is a Schnucks, they had Vandalia onions out. So the Vandalia onions are available, and of course that's my favorite. Nice and sweet and great on burgers and all that good stuff. So that's it's getting here. So I'm looking forward to it. Spring is you know, it's, you know, we thought we were going to have that frost last night. I don't know if we had. We didn't hear, but I think tomorrow is going to be quite a bit warmer, and this is probably it today. The cooler weather, so it's going to be good. Summer is starting. There, Jimmy, KC9 GCR, K9RFD.
It sure is, and I can hardly wait. I'll tell you what. Yeah, it's supposed to get a lot going in the 80s next week. It's supposed to be more humid. You bet. Probably people will be getting ready to run those fans and those ACs. We're undergoing a huge remodeling, reconstruction project here at our building. I don't have a ceiling fan anymore. They're all gone. We're going to see if we can somehow get them put back up again. But that being, I know. I'll tell you what. I think I'd rather sweat than freeze.
So did I hear you say that part of that reconstruction project is they're going to offer you to loyal residents, put up a tower location or something like that to make life good?
I wish. That would be great. That really would. I asked about maybe moving up to the top floor there on the 9th floor there, but they said no. But I said okay. Hey, I got an antenna hanging out my bedroom one day anyway, so I'm not complaining at all.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get into the repeater, full quieting, and that's all you care about. Let the repeater do the work, and you can sit back and enjoy it. You don't need to put up any more than what you got, as long as it's working. But I remember a few years ago that was a little bit challenging for you, but I'm glad everything's been taken care of and working well. So anyway, I want to jump in here and see how you're doing, and give you the update at the no fox hunt tomorrow. That was my exciting information there, Jamie. Go ahead.
Okay, sounds good. Like I said, I wasn't sure if they were going to have one or not. I was just going by what I was present in the handbrake. So I mentioned about the Friday morning breakfast, and also about your breakfast there on Saturday at the Flying J there. But thank you very much for giving me that information about there being no fox hunt tomorrow.
Hey, Jimmy, no problem. And, of course, the breakfast still a go, 100%. Good breakfast. Everybody should enjoy it. And, you know, another thing I wanted to mention is that if you're a senior and have your AARP card, you get a 15% discount on all the food at Denny's. So as an incentive, a lot of us take advantage of that and at least get a break on something for a change. All right, Jimmy, KC9GCR, K9FLO, and I'll sit here on the site for a bit.
Okay, sounds good there, Dean. Thank you for checking in. You have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. We'll definitely talk to you down the hall. Thanks for taking it. Okay, do we have any more stations who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun at this time? Please call now.
Yep, KD9MED with an internet check-in for you, Jimmy.
Okay, Mike, go ahead.
Yep, please check in Steven. That's Kilo Delta Niner Quebec Delta Sierra KD9 QDS.
Okay, Kilo Delta 9, Quebec Delta Foxtrot.
Quebec Delta Sierra.
K9QDS. Okay, sounds good. Just out of curiosity, where is he located at?
Let me find out for you here, Jimmy. Give me just a second here.
Okay, go ahead. I'll stand by. Mike, on you, you continue to look there. I don't want to have any dead air on there, so I'm going to continue on with the net here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually, he didn't respond yet, so I'm doing the call sign lookup here, and I'll get you an answer here in about a couple seconds here. Oh, actually, he just actually texts back. It says he's in Mount Morris.
Oh, Mount Morris. Okay, we got you, QSL. Thank you very much. Okay, thanks for that internet check-in there, Mike.
Yep, says he doesn't have an outdoor antenna anymore, so I guess he's just coming and checking in through the internet.
Okay, sounds good. Hopefully you'll get one installed soon. Thanks, okay. Mike, thanks very much for that information. He's already checked in. Okay, any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun net? Please call now. Okay, I want to reiterate here, I still do not have my ARRL tech and general Q&A books here with me. They're still packed away. I don't know when I'll be able to get them out again. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. I would love to at least, hopefully I'll be able to have by next week there, because we got the VD testing session coming up on Saturday, June the 7th at 12:30 p.m. at the Freeport Public Library. So hopefully I'll have my tech and general Q&A books available, ready there. So we'll see what happens by next week. Okay, any more stations want to check in? Please call now. Okay, at this time, I'm going to give you a rundown of all the other nets in the area. In about, let's see, about 40 minutes at 10 o'clock, if you're able to pick up the 404 if you're able to pick up the 443.750 repeater in Chicago, the PL 114.8 plus offset, you got the night watch net. That net is held 7 nights a week. Now, Friday nights they have their get-together at one of the local establishments, bars or restaurants there, so I don't know what's going to happen, whether there will even be a semblance of a net tonight. We'll just wait and see what happens. If you cannot pick up 443.750, Chad, W9AXD has this repeater, 440.950 repeater linked to the CFMC repeater. Last night, 443.750 was coming in pretty good, then it started to go out again, so I switched over to Chad's repeater, and I even checked in the net that way. Okay, we got the, tomorrow evening at 8 p.m., we have the Saturday evening ride tune net. I believe it will either be Larry K9KZT or Larry K9 oh, that makes me mad. You know who I'm talking about. We'll just see what happens. We had the Saturday night fun there, and I think that meets at 7 o'clock on the 146.910 repeater in Milwaukee. Well, technically that repeater is located in New Berlin, Wisconsin. The PL 127.3 minus offset. K9HKX, that's right, Larry. It'll either be him or Larry. K9KZD will be net control of the Saturday evening ride tune net tomorrow night. Okay, let's see. Sunday evenings, you got the Big Thunder Amps Radio Club net, which meets at 7 p.m. on the 147.375 repeater in Belvedere. Then at 7:30 p.m., you got the Green County Aries Races net, which meets on 145.110 repeater in Monroe with Scott, W998, K9YI is your net control operator. He just checked in the net. This net be a simplex a few minutes ago. Then let's see. The Whiteside County Aries group holds its Sunday evening net at 8 p.m. on the 146.850 repeater in Sterling. Shouldn't have any problem getting into that repeater. The antenna is 300 feet in the air on the Illinois State Police Troop 1 radio tower at their main headquarters in Sterling. Monday evenings, you got the Monday Night Rah-Rah Info net on this repeater. I believe it'll be my turn to be net control this coming Monday night. Larry K9KZG was net control this past Monday night. Then the Lee County Aries group holds its Monday evening net at 8 p.m. on the 146.970 repeater in Dixon. Then the Kishwaukee Amps Radio Club holds its Monday evening net at 8:30 p.m. on the 146.730 repeater in DeKalb. Tuesday evening, you got the Tuesday evening net with Larry H9GO as net control operator at 7 o'clock on this repeater. At the same time, you got the Rock County Public Service net, which meets on the 145.450 repeater in Janesville, also at 7 p.m. At 8:30 p.m., you have the Ogle County Hams net, which meets on the 147.165 repeater in Oregon. Well, actually, that repeater is located in Chain, Illinois. And immediately following that net, if there's time, they'll go to 146.595, a simplex frequency for a brief simplex net. Then they'll switch back over to the 165 repeater for the 9 o'clock Aries and Skywarn net. Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. on this repeater, you got the Wednesday evening chat net. It's similar to the Saturday evening rag tune net. That's a good net with Larry K9KZT, your net control operator. Also at 7 p.m., I do the Stevenson County Aries net on the 147.390 repeater here in Freeport. At 7:30 p.m., you got the Greater Boyd Hams Radio Club net, which meets on the 147.120 repeater in Boyd at 7:30 p.m. At 8 p.m., we have our Wednesday evening swamp net. I was net control of that net for the second week in a row. Mel K9RFD had some family business to attend to down in Forest last Wednesday night, so as a result, there was no Hams Radio news line. Let me reset. Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. on this repeater, you got the Winnebago County Skywarn training net. Joe K9KPP was net control last week and last night, I should say. I wonder how his virtual meeting went last night. They had a Skywarn, virtual Skywarn meeting at 7:30 p.m. Last night. I wonder how that went. I should be giving him a call on the phone sometime and find out how that went. So, then also, let's see. At 7 p.m. on the 146.730 repeater in DeKalb, you got the DeKalb County Aries net. Also, on HF, you have the Senile net. That net meets each and every day, Monday through Friday mornings, 1400 to 1500 hours Zulu, or 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. local time on 14.287 megahertz with Chuck. It's on the 20 meters upper side band with Chuck. KD9MED is your net control operator. Okay, now you're all caught up to date in your local nets. Support your local net control operators, your local nets, your local repeaters. If you're a member of Handy Ham Radio Club, by all means support your local club. Okay, now, are there any more stations I'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun net? Please go now. Anybody have any questions, comments, or any input or other traffic that I can bring before the net this time? Of course, last week we were talking about the ham radio etiquette. One thing I failed to mention last week. Those of you who are CB operators are getting into this wonderful hobby of Rams radio. It's after many years of being on CB radio, it's kind of hard to break old habits. Like, I know you, negatory, 10-4, good buddy, and all that kind of stuff. Well, you don't need to use that kind of lingo here. We don't use that kind of lingo. We do use codes, but we Q codes, or Q signals. More on HF than there's on 2 meters or 440. And here's another thing I want to stress. We do not talk politics on the radio. We don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. That's a personal thing. Each individual has the right to vote for whoever they please and whatever. So that's a no-no. We don't talk politics or religion on the radio. That's all there is to it. Okay, do we have any more stations I'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun net? Please go now. Well, I'll tell you what. We're not closing down the net yet, but I'm just going to run down the list of stations. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about here, but I'm going to run down. I want to thank Dan N9DCH and the and the members of the 195 group were allowing us to use this repeater to do the host the Friday Night Fun Net and many other nets on this repeater. I'm going to run down the list of stations who've checked in so far. Myself, K9GCR. W9KLG, Kevin, or my one and only Oriole Bird checking. Okay. Now, K9QPL, that was Paul. It was in Love Spark. So good to hear his voice again. N4WGN, Bob, about a mile west of me here in Freeport. K9RGG, Norm, in Orderville. K9ZIP, Joe in Janesville. KD9YBG, Dale in Rockford. K9MED, Gary in Rockford. K9DLB, one and done here in Freeport. Dave, W9AXD Chad in Janesville. K9MED. Mike and Rochelle is live streaming this net on the internet and recording it for a future replay on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. By the way, don't look for this net to be recorded or live streamed on next Friday night, because Mike's schedule got changed around, and that's why he's doing this tonight. Next Friday, he'll probably be in the sack at this time. Sleeping, I should say. K9YI, Scott Monroe, thank you for checking in. W9JTC, Jamie, thank you for checking in. K9CZZ, Guy, one of the new kids on the block. Thank you for checking in. K9N, Curtin, Roscoe, checked on the Friday Night Fun Net hotline. K9COB, Mark, also one of the new kids on the block, got you checked in. KE1NC, pleasure talking to him. W3MBX, Matt, going home to the Rah-Rah meeting, K9FLOD in Roscoe, and last but certainly not least, internet checking KD9QDS. Okay, I got a total, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 on there check-ins, 1 early bird check-in, 1 hotline check-in, a grand total of 20 check-ins. Not bad at all for a Friday night. With the rah-rah meeting taking place and everybody else enjoying the nice weather here. Okay, are there any more stations that'd like to check in this time? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go ahead and do my honorary check-ins. K9FEO, Justin, HC honorary check-in. One of the best guys in the whole world. He doesn't check in on Friday nights, but he listens every Friday night. Richard in Belvedere, N9ZO. He had all those tickets there for the Sandwich Ham Fest. From what I understand, listening to the different nets around here, that was a big success this past Sunday. So that's definitely great. Oh yes, one moment please. I gotta mention this. A week from this coming Sunday, May 18th, you got the swap meeting, the 3rd annual swap meeting social. That's put on by, well, let's see, Larry, K9KZT is kind of the brains behind this. This is the 3rd annual swap meeting social. And let's see, that'll take place at a different location than past years this year. It's going to take place at the Hononegah Forest Preserve, the site of this last fall's successful rah-rah picnic. So it's not sponsored. There are no sponsors. There's no VE testing session, no vendors, just ham radio operators bringing in equipment and swapping equipment and what have you. Everybody's welcome to come. If you want information, just a minute. Let me get hold on. I gotta get my information here. Where did that go to? This is K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net, and K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net Center in Freeport. Do we have any more stations? I'd like to check in this time. Okay, if you want any more information about the swap meet and social, which will take place Sunday, May 18th, rain or shine from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., get a hold of Larry K9KGT at L.Lyle, SILLE, dot, at USA.net. You can call him at area code 815-397-9595. Again, contact Larry at L.Lisle at USA.net, or you can contact him at area code 815-397-9595. You want more information about the swap meet and social, which will take place Sunday, May 18th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It'll take place rain or shine. We would rather have it shine, of course. And speaking of Larry, K9KGT, I'm going to put him down as an honorary check-in. So, okay. K9KZT, HC honorary check-in. Okay, let's see. EC9JZ, Mike, HC honorary check-in. Okay, do we have any more stations? Want to check in? Please call now. KD9ICH, Robert, HC honorary check-in, and the brains behind the Friday Night Fun is Brad, AH2I, HC honorary check-in. Okay? Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I gotta check in Doug. E9CNS. HC honorary check-in. Okay. Oh, yeah, I gotta check this guy in. KD9 EPZ Al in Westfield, Iowa. HC honorary check-in. Excuse me. I talked to him this past Monday night. He's doing fine. He's at his new location out in the Westfield. His old home in Rochelle's been sold. All his antennas are down, but he's planning on getting back on the air. In fact, I talked to Frank N9JWI. He gave me the EchoLink number for this repeater down in Dixon. I called Al, gave him the number. He was able to hook up with Frank N9JWI. They were carrying on. They were talking for about 10 minutes on the 970 repeater in Dixon. So that's great. We're trying to get him checked into these other nets here. So that's about it. So Al's doing fine. Okay, any more stations want to check in? Please call now. I got Bruce and BWM checked in as an honorary check-in. Any more stations want to check in? Please call now. I got checking Joe, K9JPP. Okay. Okay, Joe is checked in as an honorary check-in. Okay. I got to check in Ricky, WX9RLT. WX9RLT. One of the net control operators on the Winnebago County Skywarn train. Okay, he's checked in his honorary check-in. Okay. I'm going to do my Steam County check-in. Let's see. KD9OVJ. John and McConnell. N9WSQ. George. I'll see him at our meeting tomorrow. It's the honorary check-in. George is our club president. He has his own repeater, 147-300 at Dakota, PL1, 88.5 plus offset. Let's see. N9RPN. And let's see. W9MSL. The honorary check-in. Okay, do we have any more stations want to check in? Please call now. Oh, I got it. K9VBX. Then we got to check her, put her down. Erica. Chad's better half. Okay, okay, I want to tell you about the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. Go to Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page, punch in your call sign, and follow instructions, and you're in business. As I said, this net is being live streamed and recorded on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. You can listen to it anytime you want to. You can listen to past editions of the net. The previous net was the Easter net about a couple weeks ago. So, okay. You see updated picture of of my ham shack. You see pertinent information about the Friday Night Fun Net. And you even hear give out weather information. I think we had close to 200 people sign up for the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page, but it's Friday night, every night of the week with the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. Listen to the Friday Night Fun Net all day, every day, or all night, every night. I don't know how far we go back in the archives with the fun nets, but you enjoy listening to those past editions of the net. Then I want to tell you about Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline. Area code 815-232-FN, 232-3636. Local Freeport number. We had a check-in earlier tonight. Did you hear that phone ring, folks? That's a real telephone ring, not that phony telephone ring. It's a traditional desktop touch-tone telephone. Okay. Okay, at this time, do we have any more stations that like to check in? Please phone out. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to keep the net open for about another 20 minutes yet. So if anybody wants to write you or make a contact or anything like that, you're welcome to do so. I'll be standing by here. This is K9GCR. Again, we'll be on the air here till at least, I'm going to say maybe 10:05. Before we start closing this baby down. Great turnout tonight with the rah-rah meeting. I wasn't so bad on. Rah-rah meeting was well attended. That's great. Okay. Anybody wants to write you, you're welcome to do so. This is K9GCR will be clear, and we'll be standing by. And my K9MED, I apologize for the dead air, but like I said, we'll keep it going at least until after 10 o'clock. K9GCR, I'll be standing by. Oh, yeah. I want to read that radio nut joke again. For those of you who just joined us. This is from Brad, the W9AXD at the time, but now he's H2I. When I first talked to him on the radio back in the 2004, it was WW9WWW. He's gone through so many call signs, it's pathetic. Well, here we go. You know you're a radio nut when, instead of buying your mother a box of chocolates for her on Mother's Day, you buy her a high-pass filter for her TV. Here's another one from Jeff, N-I-Z-U-T. You know you're a radio nut when you say grace at the dinner table and you say QSL instead of amen. This is from Steve, KC9KCQ. You know you're a radio nut when you've got so much money invested in your station that you have just enough money to buy a hamburger. Here's another one. Well, Steve is now W9WFM now. I haven't heard from him in the Coons age. You know you're a radio nut when your wife wakes you up in the middle of the night and says you were calling CQ in your sleep. Here's another one from Steve, K9 KCQ. You know you're a radio nut when you take the time to install a microwave oven, a refrigerator, and a bathroom in your ham shack. Here's one from the late, great Eric Holker, K9MCS. He was a great guy, too. You know you're a radio nut when, instead of going to church on Sundays, you go to your local 2-meter 440 repeater site. Okay, do we have any more stations who would like to check into the Friday Night Fun at this time? Please go now. Here's one from Rob, NA9N in New Glarus. You know you're a radio nut when the ARRL handbook is the only book that you take with you to church on Sunday. Here's another one. You know you're a radio nut when you apply for an antenna zoning variance for your cemetery plot. Also remaining 9N. You know you are a radio nut when your idea of a dream vacation is a de-expedition to North Korea. That's for also from Rob NA9N. This is from Mike, KC9CFL. He sure loves these radio nut jokes. You know you're a radio nut when the oldest electronic device in your house is your radio. Do we have any more stations I'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now. This is from Vince, K9TSU. You're a high school student, and you get into an argument with your teacher over the meaning of SOS. Every schoolboy and schoolgirl knows the meaning of SOS. 3 dots, 3 dashes, and 3 dots. Here's also from Eric K9MCS. You know you're a radio nut when anytime you see a piece of metal on the ground, you are trying to make an antenna out of it. This is K9G Charter Friday Night Fun Net at K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net Central here in Freeport. Are there any more stations you want to check in? Please go now. Here's one from the late Ken Muto, K9KWM. He used to live in our old house in Rydon many years ago. He was the president of our Stevens County Repair Association when I joined the club back in the 2004, and after when I got licensed, when I got into this hobby. You know you're a radio nut when you look at every license plate on every car to see if they are ham radio plates. Okay, I'm going to keep this net open for about another 5 minutes yet, and I think I'm going to proceed to close it down. I want to thank everybody for checking in. It was a great net tonight, and Rara being went well with a big success. I'm happy to report. So we're just going to keep this net open for a few more minutes yet. So, okay. This radio nut joke is from the late K9NDY, John, he's a silent T now. David, KC9UQD. You know you're a radio nut when you answer your telephone by saying QRZ, and when you hang up you say 73s and your call sign. This is K9GCR with the Friday Night Fun Net and the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transferring for Friday Night Fun Net Central in Freeport. It is now 10 p.m. curfew time. Parents, do you know where your children are at? Lockdown, lockdown. Winnebago County Jail is now going into lockdown for the night. Kerry, K9MED, was telling me he listens to the county jail frequencies on his scanner every night at this time. The dispatch radios all the corrections officers. Lockdown. Time to lock down the jail for the night. Lights out. Time to go to bed, you jailbirds. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay. Do we have any more stations while checking the Friday Night Fun Net before I proceed to close this baby down? Please call now. Okay, be sure you tell your mothers, your fathers, your sons and daughters, your brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles, your nieces, your nephews, your grandparents, your in-laws, your neighbors across the street, down the street, next door. Be sure you tell your butcher, your baker, your candlestick maker. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the checkout counter of your grocery store. Be sure to tell the clerk behind the counter of your convenience store. Be sure you tell your waiters, your waitresses, and your bartenders at your friendly neighborhood bars, restaurants, taverns, or pubs. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the counter at your local post office when you buy your stamps or envelopes or mail your letters. Be sure you tell your bank teller, your cashier, when you go to your local bank to cash a check or withdraw money or what have you. Be sure you tell the members of your local PTA or PTO. Be sure to tell your clerk behind the checkout counter of your grocery store. Be sure you tell your local members of your local PTA or PTO. Be sure you tell your priests, your ministers, your rabbis, your mullahs, your ayatollahs, or your imams. Be sure you tell your probation officer, your parole officer, your divorce lawyer. Be sure you tell your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your ex-boyfriends, your ex-girlfriends, your husbands, your wives, your ex-husbands, your ex-wives, your ex-in-laws, and of course your old ladies about the Friday Night Fun Net. More check-ins, the better net. Make sure you have valid FCC license before you check in. Sorry, folks, but we don't take check-ins from jailbirds, jammers, potty mouths, crackheads, dopeheads, potheads, telemarketers. If you sit in the clubhouse, take a knee or clench your fist when the national anthem is being played, we don't take your check-ins. If you don't back the blue, we don't take your check-ins. That's just plain old all there is to it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the Friday Night Fun Net as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Well, with that, this is the last call for any station while checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Remember, we're in the region without traffic, please call K9GCR. Last call for Ratchetjaw. Okay, there being no further business, this concludes the Friday Night Fun Net for Friday, May 9th, 2025, with an unofficial count of 36 check-ins. And I'm now going to close down this net and return the repair to frequency normal at radio use at 10:05 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 3 hours, 5 minutes Zulu time. 7-3 to everybody. Have a good evening, 7-3 to all, and to all a good night. This is K9GCR. We'll be clear. KD9MED, K9MED, K9GCR.
KD9MED.
Go ahead and post it, Mike. Sorry about the dead air. I had an unofficial count of 36 check-ins. And I've had a 2 hour and 6 minute net.
All right, yep, and don't forget about your one internet check-in as well.
Oh yeah, he's yeah. Oh, that's right, yeah. The one internet check, and I forgot to mention him. Okay, thanks. KD9MED. Thanks. Okay, Sundries, have a good evening. We'll talk to you down the hall.
All right, copy that, Jimmy. This is KD9MED. Clear on your final.
Hillary, Mike, we'll do this again another time. K9G Sharp Recorder. Good night.